8 months now. One of my favourites in the scene. Please welcome to the stage, Anya!
Hey guys, how you doing?
Yeah.
Good. My name is Anya, for those three of you who doesn't know. I'm from Russia, and it's okay, you don't really have to feel bad for me. I live in Wellington, and I really like it. You know, I think it's a place where dreams come true, and one of the favorite things about it is the Sevens. I think it's one of those, 3 of those days a year when you can definitely take something off your bucket list. Like, if you've ever wanted to fuck a Smurf, you can go and fuck a Smurf. Or you know those yellow things, they're gonna be really popular next year. Minions? Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be tons of those. I wanna be your week tonight, guys. I wanna make you laugh, and I wanna make you laugh, I really do, so hard, that you're gonna get hungry. So I can officially change my name to Munchies. Or actually Woman Cheese, because feminism is such a thing lately, you know? Yeah, I just recently started doing comedy. Well, I keep saying that, but apparently it's been 8 months. And it really reminded me, my first time doing stand-up really reminded me of losing my virginity, as long as it's the topic. And I was really nervous in the beginning, but there wasn't much blood. All 7 of us loved it. Yeah. I'm from a huge family. This is all new material, so let's try that. Everyone's been talking that they're sick lately, and I went to the hospital myself just a couple of weeks ago. It's a gross story. I had abscesses, like boils, and I had one on my left bottom cheek. And I can tell you it was such a pain in the ass. And it's the worst pun ever, and officially, my bottom. Really? Yeah, lots of weird things has been happening lately. One of those is, I've been asked to participate in quite a lot of threesomes lately. Yeah, in about 5 in the last 2 months, which is like 2.5 threesomes a month. And it makes me wonder, why do people think so? Why do people assume that I'd be that kind of gal? Is it because they think that I'm going to be alone for the rest of my life, and they want to make me feel like I'm a part of something? Or is it because they think that maybe I have both female and male genitals, so they both are going to enjoy it? Or maybe they just assume that I'll bring snacks. But anyway, the threesome. Why me? Why a threesome? I'm not some kind of amateur. Throw the keys on the bowl and then we'll talk. But yeah, I denied. I refused to participate in the threesomes because I actually recently met a guy, and he's a drummer, and I'm into spanking, so that works. Yeah, I wanted to anyway. I was going through my pictures recently, through my family photos and everything, and he asked me to show him the pictures of my female side of the family, and I went, okay, yeah, so it's for the future. So I showed him myself when I was 17, and he was like, oh yeah, I do that. Yeah, I do that. And I showed him my mom, who is 48, and he was like, okay, yeah, that's not so bad. I showed him my sister, and he was like, well, she's 11, so yeah, careful with that. And then I showed him my auntie, she's 54, and he was like, oh yeah, she's like on the beach, running in a bikini. It's a great photo. And then I showed him my grandma, and she just got 88. And he went, ew. But I like him so much I had to lie that my dad was adopted. Okay. Well, the whole reason I was going through the family photos and old generation stuff, because my birthday's in 5 days. And, you know, I realized that birthdays are actually really, really sad holidays, because you're getting older, you're getting closer to the deathbed, and friends, if you have them, give you presents so you feel better about yourself. You have something to be distracted with, you know? And the worst presents are from parents. And the older you get, the worse it is. Like a car, for example. I figured it out. Your parents give you a car when you're a teenager, about 18 or 16, if you're lucky. Not because they think you're mature enough, but it's just because they've accepted the idea of you dying in a car crash. They've been so sick of you for the last 16 years, bringing you up, putting up with all your shit. You're a teenager. Of course they want you dead. But you know, a car crash is such a common thing, that's why they can totally pull it off. It's not like they're giving you a new bathrobe and a toaster. Or like a fisherman's guide to knots and a really nice fragrant soap. Yeah. Well, the last thing I wanted to talk about is the birthday thing. Yeah, it's freaking me out a little bit, and I came up with a logical mathematical formula for my 24th birthday, a year per hour and day. So the formula goes like this. All the stress and pressure from becoming older and realizing upcoming responsibilities and overthinking and sarcastic friends, multiplied by alcohol, drugs, and drugs consumed on the day of making a wish list, multiplied by your friends' Facebook friends list, and divided by the amount of friends who have reasonably well-paid jobs, equals, I'm gonna get 17 ukuleles for my birthday.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Give it a go, Anya! Fantastic stuff. Hey, we're nearing the end of our night, but we've got a bit of a surprise coming up for you. Alright? But we need a couple of volunteers for this, okay?